When you see danger or any challenges, fear not. What the Bible says, they can come after you in one direction, but they'll flee in seven directions. They are free. The moment they try and lay hands on you, their eyes will be open. They'll say, hey, fire here, fire there. You see it? You see it? It is happening already. You see, I hope you had a good sleep last night. I hope some of you when you're sleeping, I hope you were seeing. If you didn't see when you're sleeping, no problem, it's okay. But when you woke up, you must have seen something. Is that right? See what? A new thing. It is happening already. So I'll just start off straight from there, give us the good news version of the scriptures, then we're going to move to another dimension this morning. I'll preach very short, amen, so we can finish the segment and we'll pick it up. Tonight I'll be preaching very early, so I will encourage you to come very early so that we can get going more. Okay. Bringing up Are there any stones in the house? Are there any stones? Some don't know what stones are. A stone is a cell phone without a Bible. Because like Christians, a stone is a cell phone without a Bible. So if you have no Bible on your phone, it's a stone. Upgrade in Jesus' name. If the phone is good enough to receive calls, surely it must be good enough for the Bible first. Okay. Isaiah 43, verse, give me from the Good News Bible, verse 16. You'll quickly move very fast. Okay. Long ago, the Lord made a road through the sea, a path through the swelling waters. Next. He led a mighty army to destruction, an army of chariots and horses. Down they fell, never to rise, snuffed out like the flame of a lamp. That's verse 40, verse 18, sorry, verse 18 now. Isaiah 40, verse 18, the Good News Bible. But the Lord says, do not cling to events of the past, or dwell on what happened long ago. Next verse. Isaiah 40, verse 19. Watch for the new thing I'm going to do. It is happening already. You can see it now. It is happening already. You can see it now. I will make a road through the wilderness and give you streams of water there. See, the wilderness is a place that is very dangerous. The wilderness is a place where there are killers in place. The wilderness is wild. There are circumstances that are dangerous. There are circumstances that are what? Dangerous. And in the wilderness, many will not know what to do. The wild animals. Many people are living their lives in the wilderness, where they don't know what to do, where to go, confronted with constant danger. Not knowing where they go, the challenges of life face them there. They're in the wilderness full time. If they're running a business, there's no benefit to show for it. You might even be a cell leader, or a Bible class teacher, or a branch pastor, or leader of a ministry, but you see no progress. You're in the wilderness. Some people's bank accounts are wilderness personified. Or some don't even have accounts at all. Well, in this conference, God is making you see and make ways. I'm going to show you some few verses from the Bible. I'm going to show you some stories. There's still things you don't understand. God has said, see, I am doing a new thing. I am making a way. Are you still there? He is what? Making a way. So it doesn't matter where you find yourself. The fact that you are here, have the consciousness that God is making a way for you. And some people need more than one way because the challenges in many different directions. God is able to make ways for you. Hallelujah. Are you still there? So God can make ways for you in different directions. Are you still there? They can be a way for the home, a way for the business, a way for you, a way for everything altogether. So if you need many ways, you're at the right place. Amen. Say to your neighbor, I'm in the right place. At the right time. God is making what? Ways. He's making what? Ways. Okay. Studying the Bible. Now, as I go through the scriptures, there will be some stories and verses that are very popular and are very well known. Are you still there? I might even have preached on those messages before. Are you still there? Can I tell you something? There will be something new for today. Are you still there? So I know, because this is the beauty of being a pastor. The Lord knows you in advance. So I know where we are going in Jesus' name, where God is taking us. So we're going to start off with, see, He is making a way. All right? A new thing. Very important for you to understand that number one, is to what? Don't look at the past. Forget about it, all right? Don't cling to the past. Leave the brick phone alone. Is that all right? Number two, you must what? See. You must what? See. That is doing what? A new thing. All right? Number three, it is happening already. It is happening what? Already. Are you getting it? I told you yesterday, if you're desiring to get pregnant, you conceive, if you're married altogether, and eventually it's no problem, you shouldn't now go say, oh, my baby is kicking nicely. It's happening already. Are you still there? So, then number four, which are one of the things that we'll start off today, is for you to see that when you see when God is doing a new thing, you must be conscious that it's a place of opportunity. When God is doing a new thing, it's a place of opportunity. And many times it's a place of not just an opportunity, but opportunities. Say, thank God there are opportunities for me. God is in the opportunity creating business. One of the things of this conference, God is creating opportunities for you and I. Amen? If you can see it. So take in the Bible. It's a very popular passage of scripture, known all over the world, very popular. Go to 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 9. I'm reading this one from the Amplified Bible, 2 Kings chapter 6, from verse 9. When you get there, say amen. 2 Kings. What is the scripture? 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 9.
I can hear you.
2 Kings chapter 6, verse 9. I'm reading from the Amplified Bible.
Okay.
Then the men of God
Is it fine now?
sent to the king of Israel. It's talking about Elisha here. You're going to see how Elisha, see, if you're a person who is able to see that God is doing new things, you'll be able to see in a certain way. And you're going to see, so I know it's a popular passage of scripture, but let's go with it. You see where we're going. We're going to get through a few of these today. Then the men of God said to the king of Israel, saying, beware that you pass not such a place, for the Syrians are coming down there. Verse 10. Then the king of Israel sent to the place of which Elisha told, and warned him. And thus he protected and saved himself there repeatedly. Verse 11. Therefore the mind of the king of Syria was greatly troubled by this thing. He called his servants and said, will you show me who of us is for the king of Israel? Verse 12. One of his servants said, none, my lord, O king, but Elisha, the prophet who is in Israel, tells the king of Israel the words that you speak in your bedchamber. That's another name for bedroom. Are you still there? The king of Syria was a person who loved war, and he was killed in war and had many successes. And on this occasion, he decided that he wanted to kill the king of Israel. All right? That was his mission, so he can take over the nation. He made the decision, but unknown to him was that the man of God, Elisha, told by the Spirit of God, tell Mr. King, he must not go to this place blinkered. He must go prepared. Because at place X, the king of Syria wants to kill him. So what happens? The king of Israel goes. He's been warned by the man of God. And he goes there, fully prepared. Are you still there? And the king of Syria is unable to attack and kill him. Are you still with me so far? All right. So let's continue. See what happens. Now, notice here the king of Syria, he is confused. What's happening? He has always been winning his wars. But a new thing is happening. Are you together? A new thing is happening. He is planning to touch the children of God, the Israelites. Are you still there? As he is planning to touch the children of God, what happens? God makes sure that his hand of protection is upon his children. When God is doing a new thing, the dangers in the wilderness will carry you through them. They cannot chew you up. I know some of you to come to conference here, you'll overcome many things. Cheer up. The Lord is taking care of everything. But there are others who do not see that the Lord is doing a new thing, and they fail to come because so and so say, don't go. I feel sorry for them. Are you still there? Because they are missing out. But you are here. Congratulations. You see, part of spiritual growth is being able to say, God said, do this, go to that place, and you respond. Are you together? And if else you say no, you say, that's not possible. God said go. Are you still here? Okay. Verse 13. He said, go and see where he is, that I may send and seize him. And was told him he is in Dothan. Notice the response here. There are new tactics, a new thing here, whereby the prophetic from the man of God is making the king and the nation of Israel be protected. It's a new way of fighting which the king of Syria cannot understand. So he's told the source of this information. He thinks it's Elisha, but what he doesn't know is that Elisha is on a mission of God. Elisha is not functioning on his own abilities, but is functioning by the abilities of God. So what happens? He says, go and get for me Elisha. I want to take what? Elisha. I want him. I want Elisha. Seize him. Now can I ask you a question? If Elisha could warned the king of Israel that the king of Syria wants to kill you, do you think God is able to tell Elisha that the king of Syria is coming after you? Do you think he's able to tell him? Do you think he's able to tell him? Of course he's able to tell him. So for Elisha, who is used to the new things of God, it's not a problem. Let's continue. See what happens. Verse 14. So the Syrian king sent their horses, chariots, and a great army. They came by night and surrounded the city. They came by night and surrounded the city. They were coming with their tactics. If you come by night, nobody can see you. So the one you want to attack, if your enemy wakes up and sees you there, they will be shaken, isn't it? So they came by night and surrounded the city. Verse 15. When the servant of the man of God rose early and went out, behold, an army with horses and chariots was around the city. Elisha's servant said to him, Alas, my master, what shall we do? The city is surrounded. The servant of the man of God, Elisha, he goes up, he wakes up, he goes out, and he sees the city surrounded. Okay, wonderful. He is in shock. Where does he go? From scripture, verse 15. Elisha's servant said to him, Alas, my master, what shall we do? He is in shock. Elisha answered, Fear not. When God is doing a new thing, it doesn't matter what is happening. When you see danger or any challenges, number one, fear not. Did Elisha see the horse and chariot around the city? What is your thoughts? Ask your neighbor, did Elisha see the horse and chariot? Did they answer you? Just in case there's some ringing, ask the other on the other side. Ask them, did Elisha see the horse and chariot of the enemy? Did you get any answer? Yes. What answer did you get? Yes. What answer did you get? Yes. What answer? Yes. What answer? Yes. How many said yes? The way you answer, everybody said yes. Okay, if you said yes, put your hand up like this. If you are saying no, stand up. So when people to be saying here, if you are saying no, stand up. If you are saying yes, stay with your sitting. There is more people than those who stood up and those who raised their hands. What is it? In this one, there is no middle of the road. Let your answer be yes or no. Did Elisha see the horse and chariot? Yes? Okay, sit down. Sit down. You're not. Let's continue. Verse 15, Elisha answered, Elisha answered, verse 16 of what? 2 Kings, we're not 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 16. Elisha answered, Fear not. Listen to this answer, fear not. Fear not. For those who are with us are more than those that are with them. Are you still there? His servants saw horses, chariots, and soldiers. Elisha saw something completely different. When God is doing a new thing, and you have the consciousness in you that He is doing a new thing, while others are seeing horses and chariots, you will be seeing the reinforcements on your side. Are you here, brothers and sisters? You thought it was over for you, but God is saying, fear not. Hallelujah. Fear not. God literally says, hang on. Those who are with us. Those who are what? With us are more than those who are with them. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. Are you still here? If you knew that President Zuma was on your side, are you together, all right? And you're with President Zuma walking side by side, and the policeman, the Metro Police officer wanted to arrest you, are you together? And the Metro officer says, I am going to arrest you now. And President Zuma says, son, relax. He cannot dare arrest you. And the Metro officer says, I'm going to arrest you now. And President Zuma never moves alone because he's the president. He will be having his close protection units everywhere. And the Metro officer takes out his handcuffs and says, I'm going to arrest you now. And President Zuma will just look at his commandos and say, if the Metro officer tries to come and arrest you, because President Zuma just winked, the close commander will come to that Metro officer and anoint him. Are you still there? So that he learns to listen what? Properly. Why? Because if the president is on your side, backed up by his commandos, the Metro officer is irrelevant. So while Elisha's servant was seeing the horses and chariots surrounding, Elisha was busy seeing the reinforcements on his side. Are you still there, brothers and sisters? Are you still there? It says, those who are with us are more than those that are against us. They might be saying to you, the cancer is spreading. You need to know that the Holy Spirit on your side is more than the cancer and everything else that's on that side. There is more on your side than that's against you. Notice here what it says now. He says, verse 17. Then Elisha prayed, Lord, I pray, you open his eyes that he may see. Open what? His eyes that he may what? See. But this guy was able to see physically, but he couldn't see in the spirit. Maybe last night or this morning you're saying, hey, it's happening already. Something up. What do you mean it's happening? It's the same as yesterday. You don't need to argue with them. Or you say, Father, I pray in the name of Jesus, open his eyes that he can see. You don't need to get into arguments altogether. The Lord said, see, it's happening already. A new thing is happening in your life. Hey, oh, what's happening? Can you see at them? Father, open his eyes. Open her eyes. Are you still there? Are you still there? Open, open, open. That they can what? See. So Elisha speaks. Open his eyes that he may see. Now let's get him now. What did Elisha need to see? Open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the young man's eyes, and he saw. And he saw. Listen to this now. And he what? Saw. Don't forget, the young man was seeing before. He was seeing what? The soldiers, the chariots, and enemies, right? But he's opened his eyes again now. Maybe your parent, your guardian has been unemployed for so long and there's no income coming to the house and you've been starving. Open your eyes and see. Open. His eyes may see. And the Lord opened the young man's eyes. Notice here, the young man's eyes were opened. Where was he? With Elisha. In the right place. There are places where eyes will be opened. Which means the opposite is true. There are places where eyes will be closed. As you are here in this conference, your eyes are being opened. As you come back tonight, your eyes are being opened some more. As you come tomorrow, your eyes are being opened some more. You are being opened some more. All together, you're being opened some more. Being what? Opened. Look at this now. And the Lord opened the young man's eyes, and he saw, and behold, which means see, which means observe. He was now observing, and behold. Now, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of what? Of fire. The mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire. Where? Round about Elisha. The mountain were full. So, what was the position of Elisha at this moment? Elisha was seeing from above. He was right there on the mountain. Are you together? In this conference, you'll be seeing from above. Are you hearing, brothers and sisters? If you get to a mountain, if you are at the bottom of the mountain, you are going to see trees and ants around you. Are you together? But if you are at the top of the mountain, you will be seeing to the front of you. If you turn around to the back, you'll be able to see behind you. If you look to your right, you'll be able to see left. Everywhere, you'll be able to see. Why? You are on the top of the mountain. Hallelujah. In this conference, God wants you to know He's going to make every single one of you see from above in every direction. Hallelujah. You are seeing in every direction. It doesn't matter where you are. That mountain, you are seeing from every direction. And the Bible says, the young man was able to see that on that mountain, there were chariots. Of what? And the mountain was full. If it was full of horses and chariots of fire round about the nation. I don't even get this. Did you see something there? The people who came to get Elisha were men, true or false? True. They were soldiers, true or false? True. They are equipped with guns, true or false? True. Now notice there, those who were on Elisha's side, it was what? Horses. And what? Chariots. Of what? Of fire. There were no soldiers. The Bible makes it clear that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We have supernatural weapons. Are you together? Now here is men of war who are equipped to kill. They're sent on a mission. They need to get Elisha. But what they don't know is that Elisha is part of a new thing. They don't know that God has gone ahead of him and has made a path for him and has protected him on every side. Horses and chariots of fire. Brothers and sisters, I ask you, what do you think? They were coming round about the city. They're coming to get Elisha. But they don't know that around him are horses and chariots of fire. Now Elisha, can I ask you, when did the horses and chariots of fire start being around Elisha? They did not start there. They started long before. No wonder Elisha could send the messages and prophecies he could send, knowing fully well that everything that he said was backed up by heaven. Elisha knew that no weapon fashioned against him could ever prosper because he was backed by heaven. And everywhere he went, he was conscious. Others would see him and say, Elisha is alone. Elisha is with his servant. But Elisha knew he was never ever alone. Hallelujah. Everywhere he went, horses and chariots of fire. You are walking left side, horses, chariots of fire. And if anybody dares to attack, they are going to see a horse of fire. Now, I don't know how many of you would just wait there if you suddenly saw the manifestation of a horse of fire. Not one, left, right, forth, everywhere. Pulling a chariot of fire, burning. Brothers and sisters, no wonder the Bible says they can come after you in one direction, but they'll flee in seven directions. Because This is Elijah, old motto. I will be showing you what God has got for us. The new motto. The new motto. The new motto. If there were horses and chariots of fire, by the time you finish tomorrow, you will discover what is on your side. Later, motto and horses and chariots of fire. Can you see? 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 Can you see it? It is happening already. Maybe your husband ran away with the insecticide. Don't worry about it. As you are here right now, the hosts and chariots of fire are manifesting right now. I can assure you, whoever was attached to your spouse is running away now. They say, "I can't see." Can you see? Whatever opposition that was against you being conscious, those limitations are being consumed now. Can you see? No wonder Elijah would say, "Fear not." What God says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Elisha knew it was time to relax. Because when the king was sending men for him, notice, he did not run away from Dothan. He continued sleeping. And he took his servant, say, "Master, wake up! There are enemies around us." Elisha knew the enemies around the city, and he slept some more. No other time you could say, 1,000 can fall on the left, 10,000 on the right. path to follow. Ah, they are bewitching me. They took this from me. They took my job from you. Who gave you that job? If they took the job from you, they took it from the wrong place. How would they take it in the first place? You did something wrong yourself. We saw yesterday, it cannot be taken. How can it be taken? Horses and chariots of fire. They will say to you, this is a no-go area for the gospel. You go and evangelize. Knowing that you are backed up by heaven. Horses and chariots of fire. Horses and chariots of fire. Can you see? Sit down. Can you see? Say, there is nothing out of bounds to me. Say, there is nothing out of bounds. You might have grown up in the village. God has made you for the city and the nation. You are here. There's nothing out of bounds. Say, there's nothing out of bounds. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? No, I'm looking at you right now, and I'm seeing us do higher dimensions in London, in New York, in Canada, in Buddha. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Are you still there? I'm preaching right now, and I'm seeing us in Orlando Stadium. Can you see it? And I'm used to seeing you. You are well known for. You and husband and wife. You are well known for. But can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? If your spouse doesn't want, you don't worry. You don't need their permission to move around yourself and say, in the spirit they will think you are mad. But in the spirit, Elisha said, can you see? You think? We everybody know, I'm seeing where the time is, and we haven't even, we only done a conference. Can you see? Second Kings, chapter 6, verse 17. Amplified. Don't worry about the economy. Don't worry about which party is in power. Don't worry about it. Can you see what's on your side? St. Peter 6, verse 17, Amplified. Then Elisha prayed, Lord, I pray you open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the young man's eyes, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. Now, get this now. Where is the servant? Where is the servant? In the same location as Elisha. Which means, protection-wise, he is benefiting by association. Because the horse and chariot of fire cannot fit between Elisha and the servant. Are you getting it? So they surrounded the whole mountain. So did the servant need to panic? No. Did he need to worry? No. Sister, brother, don't panic. Relax. Relax. Say relax. If you don't see that a new thing is happening, you won't be able to see the benefits for yourself. And you can't take advantage of them. In this conference, your eyes will be open. That protection that Elisha had was also for his servant. Because he was a servant who fully submitted. The servant was at the right place at the right time. Very important. God will protect you if you are in the right place at the right time. That's why many have terrible testimonies. They were in the wrong place at the right time. They got sorted. Say, neighbor, you're in the right place. At the right time. Right place. Right time. Right place. Right time. Right place. Right time. Don't worry, oh, pastor is dancing. It's in my spirit. So what's the symbol? Right place. Right time. I don't care whether you think I can dance or not. That's your problem. For me, I'm just right place. Right time. 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 Right If we have time, we'll finish off. I need to switch it. Right place. Okay, maybe let's just show me a bit more. Okay. Look at this. Verse 18. When the sinners came down to him, they've come down to him, right? Elisha prayed to the Lord, smite these people with blindness, I pray you. And God smote them with the blindness as Elisha asked. I know some of you are rejoicing, saying, yeah, my enemies. Brother so and so, smite him with blindness right now. Elisha spoke, but because he was backed up by heaven, his words came to pass. The power of life and death is in the tongue. So he asked. Now, you won't understand the context in which he spoke, and you see how it finishes. Look at it now. So they're now blind, right? Verse 19. Now, can you imagine? These are soldiers. They came to Elisha. They've seen him. He says, Father, I ask, make them blind. The entire army, blindness. Can you imagine? In one instant, they could see. Now, they thought it was a joke. They said, my eyes, I'm going to open my eyes. They open their eyes now. The eyes are fully open, but they are blind. Yeah! Don't mess around. The place where the Holy Spirit is present. They had the courage to follow the instructions of a man who was with the Spirit. Now they are reaping the fruits of it. They are smote with the blindness. The king is not even there, he's not blind, but now they are. How many people can see would volunteer to be blind? Do you want to be blind? No. Okay. Look at this now. Elisha said to the Syrians, they are now blind. Alright, they are now what? Blind. Elisha said to the Syrians, this is not the way of the city. Follow me, and I'll bring you to the man whom you seek. When the Lord is doing a new thing, and you know it, and your enemies come for you, it's time for you to use your mouth. And let exercise your faith. Because your words are backed up by heaven. They have come to get you. He said, the man you look for is not here. Okay. What's Elisha trying to do here? I'll bring you to the man whom you seek. And he led them to Samaria. How did he lead them? He was in the front holding the hand. So all those blind soldiers, can you see them trooping? They are now handcuffed in the spirit and it's manifesting physically. Who is leading them? The one they came to get. They were not 5. They were not 10. The Lord wants you to know, those who had arrayed themselves against you, you are going to be moving them on your finger. Where you want them to go, and they will do what you want them to do. In the name of Jesus. So is that saying, I'm taking you to HD tonight. In the name of Jesus. As we come out of this morning session, God is going to say, come to HD tonight. You'll be phoning them. And they'll say, where is it? What time? What shall I dress? What time? Say, hey, better make sure you are there. They are going to be the same way Elisha, the old model, is leading them. No, this is during the day. Remember, they came by night. The Lord says, you are like a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. So there is Elisha moving through the city, and everyone can see him leading armed soldiers with their guns, with their bazookas, with their equipment, and he's leading them. I'm sure when I get to heaven, I will explain Elisha. I don't think I was holding his nice. I think he probably gave him a finger like this. Touch. But because they are so afraid, they are holding each other's hands strong. Can you see soldiers? Swords, guns, waistline, bullets everywhere. Elisha is moving. He's moving. He's walking. Are you together? Can you imagine? You are going through Central City with them on your finger. Are you still there? You go to the taxi rank and say, how are you, brothers and sisters? They say, what's happening? You say, yeah, it's them. The ones that can't see, I want to help them to see. Now they can hear people talking. Say, look at them. What's going on? They are so sick. But because they are terrified, they dare not leave their lives as people. No wonder the Bible says, Satan is not a factor. He was defeated long ago. Long ago. He was defeated. Elisha, bouncing. In those days, they didn't have trousers. They didn't wear trousers like we do today. They used to wear those big skirts and gowns. So he's moving his gown, he's moving. If they want to go to the toilet, they will say, Elisha, toilet wall. They say, shut up, not now. No wonder the Bible says, what the enemy meant for bad, all things work together for good. For those whose faith and believer is in God. Yeah! They're against me. No, Jesus. There's a new thing happening. God is wonderful. God wants to show off with you in public. And God said, who is Elisha? New thing. That's the prophet who knows what is in the Syrian king's bedroom. That's the one. He said, that's right, it's me. And this is the evidence. You can argue with the results. As well, this conference, God wants you to know as you come out, you'll be producing results that you never produced before. Bigger, better than ever before. In Jesus' name. Look at this. Are you still here? Yes. Look at this now. Which one shall we touch here? Verse 20. And when they come into Samaria, Elisha said, Lord, I love this portion. They've arrived when? Elijah said, let me take you to the men you want to get. Who was talking to them? The men they wanted to get. Can't see how God protects you. The men they wanted to get is the one leading them, but they didn't know he is the one. When the Bible says you are hid in Christ, the enemy cannot locate you. So here they're talking with him, the one they want to get, but he is hid. They can't see. They can hear. They don't know. You see, when God is doing a new thing, he will give you new strategies. Elisha knew there was a strategy of God here. So when he says, strike them with blindness, to make sure they are in order. He did not say kill them. And he led them. Because you need to order the prisoners. If they had been seeing, they would have been confusing. Take left, they go right. Order. He brings them. Notice the contrast. When God is doing a new thing, you must say this. Look at this, what happened here. When the king of Israel saw them, he said to Elisha, my father, because Elisha was the pastor of the king of Israel. Out here. This is my father. Shall I slay them? Shall I slay them? I hear the king's response. Men of God, thank you for being. Shall I kill them? Remember, they wanted to kill him. They've been brought into his place. So they are shivering. They cannot. There's nothing they can do. They are surrounded by more soldiers. Shall I kill them? Shall I finish them off? Shall I shut them out? Listen now. Elisha responds. Elisha answered, you shall not slay them. Would you slay those you have taken captive with your sword and bow? Set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink and return to their master. Elisha was teaching them a lesson. Touch not the anointing of the Lord. So they are hearing the king is saying, can I kill them? He says, no. Don't. Feed them. Because they don't eat it. So they're also hungry. Elijah didn't say, give me food. He says, feed them. Now notice here. See, when there's a new thing happening, you must pick up the signal of the Spirit. Are you here? I hope you pick this. Look at this. So the king, look at the king of Israel. He listened to the men of God. So the king prepared great provision for them. And when they had eaten and drunk, they are full now. He sent them away, and they went to their master. Notice here. And the bands of Syria came no more into the land of Israel. Elisha showed them mercy, and they came no more. Some of you here are going through problems because you want to show revenge. You want to get equal. Show mercy. When you show mercy, you'll be able to see the new thing that God is doing. Forgive. Show mercy. Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. And today is a name above every other name. See a new thing. You must show mercy. If you are ruthless, unforgiving, no mercy, you are simply killing yourself. See Elisha do a new thing. How about no grudges? Say Geneva, see. Say it in person. I'm just going to take 5 more minutes because there's so much to be covered to show you one other interesting story. I told you that we're graduating into the New Testament, right? And you see how we graduate. Amen. Say see. 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 Go to 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1 to 7. Bring it to us from the King James Bible. Are you there? Now there cried a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets unto Elisha. See, if you see in other versions, they make it clear. Give us the NIV for that one. Give us the NIV. So give it NIV. The wife of a man from the company of the prophets cried out to Elisha. The wife from a man company of the prophets. Showing you clearly that this man, if he was from the company of the prophets, it means he was a prophet. Are you with me? He was a man of God, alright? Okay. The wife of a man from the company of the prophets cried out to Elisha. Again, this is a very popular passage of scripture. We're going to see something the Lord is going to give you. Amen. I know there might not be too many amens and so on, but you're so mightily blessed to just be going in. Receive it as it comes. Say, I receive it in Jesus' name. I'm going to see. Okay. Bring it. The wife of a man from, so that's why she's the man of God's wife. The wife of a man from the company of the prophets cried out to Elisha, your servant, my husband, is dead. Because Elisha was the boss of the prophets. Altogether, right? Are you still there? Remember, Elisha knows that the Lord is doing new things, so he's in tune with new things, right? It pays to be the man of God who knows what God is doing. Alright? The other man from the prophets cried out to Elisha, your servant, my husband, is dead. And you know that he revered the Lord, he respected the Lord. But now his creditor is coming to take my 2 boys as his slaves. This man of God died broke. Man of God here, and man of God, in the name of Jesus, may we die rich and not broke. Amen. Maybe at the funeral, let us say, the who says he left so much dollars. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Are you still there? Your servant is dead, and you know that he revered the Lord. But now his creditor is coming to take my 2 boys as his slaves. He's coming to do what? To take my 2 boys as his slaves. In those days, if you owed the money, you could repay it by your children being taken away. They would go and work as slaves until the money is paid, or they might never come back. So she is not a husband. She's not a husband, right? She's in mourning, and now the children are going. Why? Because of the husband. The man of God used to prophesy powerfully. He loved God, but his finances was terrible. You will die broke. You show some faces just now. I know there no amens. Next verse. Now, he said the wife. The wife. Now get this right. Some people say, I'm a housewife. Don't call yourself a housewife. That's a terrible term. It brings a terrible mentality. I'm a housewife. You are a wife for the house. Is the house your husband? Use another term. Say house director. A housewife exists in the minds of those who don't see. But a house director or a home CEO is better. Whichever you want, choose what you like. Okay. You get it? The day you leave him to look after the children, just one day, he's finished. He's sweating. He can't balance it. Some of the people change napkins, it's a big job. Say I'm not a housewife. What are you? It's up to you. Whether it goes to house director, house CEO, also it's up to you. Why? Because some husbands, they spend the whole day at work. Has he ever come to you and said, I'm the work husband? You are the housewife because they say your housewife because spend all your time at home, isn't it? Since he spends all his time at work, can you call him? If he says, how are you? My wife says, how is the house? I said, I have no problem. And my husband is the work husband. He will say, behave yourself. If you don't want to say home director, you have to say director. Alright. So okay, director, CEO. Okay. Alright. Bring it back up. Elisha replied to her, how can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house? Your servant has nothing there at all, she said, except a little oil. Her children are about to go. And she says, I have nothing except a little bit of oil. But who is she talking to? The same one who said, Father, open his eyes so he can see. Let's continue. Next. Elijah said, go around and ask all your neighbors, not some, all your neighbors, for empty jars. Don't ask for just a few, ask for lots. New thing, say new thing. See, if you know how to do a new thing, He will do new things through you and I. Are you still there? So, new strategies now. She's in the right place, the right time. Say the right words. Right words? No, wrong words. All I have is junk words. So when I was growing up, they used to come and collect empty bottles from every house. I used to do that. And the people who collected the empty bottles, they'll say, we've got nothing else to do, there's no work, there are no jobs, so this is how we make our living. I respect them, that is good, because they're not stealing, they're working and they're getting the good. That's wonderful, praise the Lord. The problem is, some of them, I saw them when I was still this tall. When I got to here, and I got to here, they were now grey and they were still doing the same stuff. That's the problem. They didn't get God's word. Because God's word will take you out of there and make you, raise you up. Bring it up, please. Look at this. When they were calling the empty bottles, they used to have a tune. They would say, "My bottle." And I would make sure that sometimes I would get those bottles. My mom and dad are here. I know they're about to laugh. I would get those bottles. I'll introduce them much later. I'll get those bottles. Get some more bottles. Go to the fence. Get some money. And never return until I was broke. Buy some ice cream. That was wonderful. The bottles just have disappeared. Holy subtraction. Don't ask for just a few. Collect lots. Notice here, this lady was not in this home director was not in the bottle collecting business. She's doing something new. The man of God spoke and doing something new. As I'm preaching right now, God is speaking to you, you start doing something new. You start doing something new. It might sound stupid, it might sound crazy, it might be mad, but just be aware God is doing something. He's doing something new. Next verse. Then go inside and shut the door behind you and your sons. Pour oil into all the jars, and as each is filled, put it to one side. Can you see? The house director, ex-housewife. One word from the man of God. She's now the CEO of the oil packaging business. Indigenous oil packaging business. men of God, that a home was a ready-made factory. You should never say, I can't, I don't have it. If God said it, He will make you to see. He will make you to see. The answer to your challenge, you have it. So overnight, she is now the CEO of the bottle of the oil packaging business. She is also an employer. If 2 employees, her sons. So suddenly she's in human resource management. Can you believe it? The door is locked. Others saw her taking the jars. They saw her taking the empty bottles. They say, that's the one. Her husband was a man of God, though. He died broke. In fact, we had to borrow money for his funeral. The creditors coming to get their children. Now he has Kanya. They're asking for empty bottles. A new thing is happening. It might sound stupid. It might not make sense. Just go ahead and do it. She is inside the house. She all the miracle says, pour oil into all the jars. And as each is filled, put it to one side. Next verse. She left him. And afterwards, she shut the door behind her and her son. She collected everything. They brought the jars to her. And she kept pouring. Notice, she received the word of God through the men of God without delay. She didn't say, what do you mean I have a little jar? Showing that the spirit was open. You might have had some wrong thoughts, but your spirit is open in Jesus' name. God is talking right now. Look what happened. She started pouring. The Bible says she's pouring. From where? A little jar. Into what? Into a big jar. Oh God wants you to shine. Remember, the door is closed. We are in this auditorium right now. The doors are closed. It's a Saturday morning. It's not Easter Saturday. It's not Christmas Day. They might say, what's going on? We are inside here, brothers and sisters. We are being packaged. We are being packaged out together. We are being packaged. We are being equipped out together. She is pouring. The big jar. Notice here, get this. When God is doing a new thing, as small as you might think you are, as small as you might think people might think you are, but you are big enough for the mission. A little jar was filling the big container. The big one is full, but the little jar is not full. And the little jar is not empty. It finishes the big one. Goes to the next one. The little jar. Can you see the style of this business? God knew that she was in mourning. He knew that her husband was dead. So she must not carry a heavy jar. She must carry a light jar. Just like Elisha with his finger leading those other soldiers. No effort whatsoever. She is there, little jar. Her children are watching. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Ooh. That's my mother, oh, yes. First jar is full. Bring a second jar. Bring a third jar. They're getting faster. Outside, the doors are closed. Nothing is happening. That's the home where they collect empty jars. That's the home for my bottle. Bottles, but on the inside, God is cooking up something. A new thing is happening. A new thing is happening. Can you see what God is doing? God is a creator. God is an inventor. He's an innovator. Altogether, from that little jar, you have something. You have something. Now let's bring it back up. They brought the jar there, and she, I like it. What did she? She kept pouring. Brothers and sisters, her husband has been buried. Her husband is dead. But she's doing the work of God. Guess what? There are no tears. When you do the word of God, the tears disappear. When you do the word of God, you are comforted supernaturally. There she now is in the oil pouring business. Can you see? God is doing a new thing with you. Your CV is changing. She kept pouring. Next. When all the jars were full, she said, said to his son, bring me another one. But he replied, there is not a jar left. Then the oil stopped flowing. Sad state of affairs. What was happening? A new thing. Can I ask you, where they collected the other jars, when they were pouring this jar, how long do you think it took them? How long do you think it took them? A long time. Which means during that time, there were no empty vessels. Are you hearing me? All they had to do was to go and get more empty vessels. And the oil would have continued running. But they could not get into their spirits the fullness of the new thing. Sad state of affairs. Go and sell. So overnight, over one instant, she was able to clear all her husband's debts. What has happened? She can keep her children. All right? Bring up the last person. You and your sons can live on what is left. Are you still there? She stopped the flow of the oil because she did not continue to feed. Let what God is doing to you in this conference be unstoppable. Don't stop talking it. Don't stop pouring. Keep going forward. Keep talking right. Keep talking right. Keep doing right. And what God is starting in your life in this conference, it will be unstoppable. That new thing. Number 2. Are you still there? No wonder this man Elisha, when he died, his bones brought a dead man back to life. The name was so strong. Hello, are you still there? Can you imagine? This woman, her husband was broke, true or false? Was she also broke? True or false? True, right? You are only going to be broke financially if you're not a giver. So the husband, man of God, was not a giver. He died broke. If she could have given unto others, what would have happened to their life? Bible basically is more blessed to give than to receive. I will have to pick it up from here in the next sermon as we shift to the New Testament. Can you see? Rise up.